Welcome to Incredible Coincidences 2 in this crazy world. First of all, we'll start with the Jim twins. James Springer and James Lewis are identical twins which were separated not long after birth and adopted out to two completely separate families in Ohio. Now, of course, identical twins look alike and can display similar traits, yet the Jim twins would take it to another level. Firstly, as you can tell, they were both named James by their independent adoptive families, and they both eventually went on to marry women named Linda, and both would divorce their first wives to remarry to women called Betty. They both decided to call their firstborn sons James Allen, and they both had a dog named Toy during childhood. They both chose to work in law enforcement as part-time sheriffs, and both of them loved carpentry, as they each had sheds for themselves to work in. After meeting each other in 1979, at 39 years old each, they decided to go public with the story and also accept the offer to participate in a study by University of Minnesota psychologist Tom Bouchard to study the phenomenon. Next, we'll look at Anthony Hopkins and the girl from Petrovka. Anthony Hopkins was accepted for the role of Costa in the film The Girl from Petrovka, which was an adaptation of a book by the same title. After signing the contract, Anthony Hopkins travelled to London and wished to seek out a copy of the book. However, despite him visiting many bookstores, none of them had a copy, so he gave up and decided to catch a train from Leicester Square. As he was waiting in the underground, he noticed an apparently discarded book upon a bench. The book was The Girl from Petrovka. Now, despite this extraordinary find, that would not be the end of the coincidences, as Anthony Hopkins met the author of the book, George Pfeiffer, some years later on set. George Pfeiffer discardingly said that despite being the author of the book, he didn't have a copy himself due to a friend losing his copy somewhere in London. Anthony Hopkins grabbed the copy he had found in London years earlier and asked George if this was the book. It was George's copy, and it included all the original annotations George had done years prior to Anthony finding the book himself. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.